That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We are coming to you from Brigham.
Welcome to the Magic City, Birmingham, Alabama, and Protective Stadium. What a matchup. This is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. It's the BYU Cougars and the UAB Blazers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, I checked in with the Cougars head coach pregame. He has been warning his team all week about this game. Both teams undefeated to start this season, and he believes the difference will be who can execute the best. He believes that his team and his quarterback have the confidence and composure to compete well in this environment. I'll keep you posted on how well they're communicating down here on the field. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And he'll bring it back. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. So the UAB Blazers offense will go on the attack first. And we've said many times the tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that being there as a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella, he delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll try to get the first through the air. Throwing on the run. Pulls it in down the sideline. And they don't drag it down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. And the Blazers will have it 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Connors. He'll be brought down quickly after a... short game. While the Big Ten has expanded with this massive continent-wide geographical footprint, the Big 12 has been really shrewd in positioning and maneuvering. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Blazers headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Turns it upfield. Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. And he will go down. Couldn't get rid of it in time, and the defense gets a sack on 4th down.
No change in our playbook. I don't like it. Let's have it. Welcome back. Welcome back. No. No, he said he was turtle coach.
His pediatrician and his tried pediatrician. Pediatrician is company's the income comes in. Nutrition for nothing is one.
Welcome to the Magic City, Birmingham, Alabama, and Protective Stadium. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. It's the BYU Cougars and the UAB Blazers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe already putting her to work with some injury news. Holly?
Checking in with Coach Braun before the game. Coach mentioned they are still without their top running back here today. They are coming off a bye week, so they have been able to get some crucial reps with their backup. Their running back showed some real composure, more patience at the line of...
Hits inside, it's Connors. They come out strong, stopping for no gain on the opening play. It's hard to find a place these days that the Big Ten doesn't touch geographically, but there's a lot of crossover with the Big Ten and Big 12 and plenty of bragging rights on the line when their schools meet.
You think about Nebraska, once upon a time being in the Big 12, now in the Big 10 too. These conferences also recruit in similar areas too. So this game is interesting, David, because a lot of these players, they're familiar with each other from high school.
Yeah, and I tell you, from experience, you hate that. Like, you get to know each other, you go to the other school, like, you're now my enemy. You're not my friend anymore. So a chance to prove it, a chance for the Big 12, who's been kind of pillaged and pulled apart at times, sometimes by the Big 10. Let's go and make a statement today.
He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have not... show for it, except facing a 3rd and long. Picked off!
How do they get coach mode? I got it on. What's your score? Ooh.
Entering accessibility tab menu. Wiki narration volume set to 100. Subtitle scales the volume of the menu narration. Menu narration option is set to off. Subtitle accessibility option to toggle menu narration. Audio is only available when connected to servers.
I think I get it now. What the hell? That's understandable.
Welcome to the Magic City, Birmingham, Alabama, and Protective Stadium. One of the great things about the early part of the season, high-profile non-conference games, and that's what we have for you on EA Sports College Football. And the Blazers headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So BYU's offense onto the field for the first possession of the game. Preston McMillan. And a lot of pressure on these two quarterbacks. They know the guy on the other side can put points on the board.
And I know Reese already talked about the quarterbacks. These are two really good football teams. Like, I'm excited to watch them throughout the season and where they could go and where they could get to, because there's a lot of potential, a lot of talent. Obviously, the triggermen, they're the reason it goes. And they're the spotlight tonight, Palmer, for quarterbacks like you that love QB play.
No doubt about it, man. And this is what college football is all about. These are the games, especially as a quarterback, that you look forward to the most. Going up against great competition, another good quarterback on the other sideline, and coming out on top. You can't overthink it. You can't try to do too much. You have to operate within your offense and put trust in your teammates to get it done.
Lucky to get it off.
And these drops can be very frustrating because you know he wants the football, and he demands the football. Dadgum, receivers a lot of times will walk in the huddle, throw me the ball. I've heard worse stories than that and worse language, but calling for the football, got to make plays, man. That's how you get more balls thrown in your direction.
Got him right there.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Fires to the big fella. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? The kick is on its way. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Blazers offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And here's the sophomore quarterback who will be at the controls in this one. What a game he had last time out, throwing for 7 scores.
And how much fun has it been watching this young man early this season as advertised? He was so special a year ago. And, David, you could really see all the work this guy has put in the offseason. He's playing at a different level early this season and certainly looking to continue that today.
And that's why this team's doing a lot of winning. And he's doing a lot of performing. Like, he's coming out the gates really strong. Got his team in position early on. Listen, you got to start fast. Then you get to the middle of the season. Impressed by the way he started this season.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Flanagan. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. We asked her. Of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
First down and goal, I bet you the are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Looking to throw on third and goal. Trying to find the end zone, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, UAB. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Rush right in his face. On the move, he fires. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Moves the pocket. It's McMillan. Turns it upfield. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Snags it. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. Oh, this is unwise. Catches it in his own end zone. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Connors. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4. Line getting set on second down. A fake and wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Left side, it's Flanagan. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Blazers have it with a 1st and 10. Sells to run, looking to pass. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Blazers moving quickly to the line.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. They're ready to do it again.
When it gets in long yardage situations, defensively, you're thinking pass, pass, pass. How about the quarterback doing a great job? He wants to push it down the field, but he does a great job scrambling, chewing up chunks of yards, and now making this situation a lot more manageable.
Kind of in that in-between spot here. Long field goal. Can't really punt it from here, so they'll try to convert on 4th down. And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off. We've reached the break. It's UAB on top as we get a look at the numbers so far. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. They'll ride the hot hand. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give... an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
On play action. Out wide right, it's Taylor. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. That can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Blazers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
This drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
And the Blazers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Blazers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Lining up to tack 1 more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The pull and throw off the RPO. And BYU will get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's McMillan. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
He'll keep it on 2nd down. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? Punt is on its way. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Quick give. It's Connors. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Finds a man in the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Blazers peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air, and now back to the line. Gonna run it. It's Connors. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Tosses it incomplete. Long way to go on 2nd down. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Almost picked off.
And this offense has done a good job coming out the gate strong. They've been really, really good. This is the type of play, man, you can give momentum back to the defense, swing it back to the other side if you're not careful with the football.
Sings it complete to the right. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Blazers come to the line with a new set of downs. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Holds on, it's Flanagan. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. The Blazers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Run in the red zone. It's Connors. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Just feeds to running back. This time... to nothing. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking downfield, it's McMillan. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it way down the field. Finds some room. To the
Damn it,
house.
that was my fault.
Touchdown, Cougars!
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
He'll bring brought down at the 22-yard line.
Take a hit.
Coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Hey guys, checking in from the UAB sideline. There is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you guys.
Holly, thank you. And the Blazers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Instead, it falls incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Reels it in. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run. Now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I want to put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
Fires to the wideout. Right side, it's Flanagan. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Unloads it left. It's complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. Just drives it between the uprights. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We begin with the Texas A&M Aggies taking on the number 6 team, the USC Trojans. And it's the Aggies eyeing a second win after the opening week loss. They're on top here in the first half. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game inside Protective Stadium. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Quarterback changing the play. Gets the back moving. Shotgun snap on third down. Hauls it in. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Blazers look to keep this drive humming. Trying to move them on the counter. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Out wide left, it's Klein. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. He's looking to throw. Just a little off. Incomplete. This is hardly a surprise. After converting their first 2 fourth down attempts, they'll try it again. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Looking left. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. They'll keep it on the ground here, off right tackle. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. It's McMillan. And he gets it away.
I got to be honest, I thought this tight end was going to have a much bigger role in this game. They wanted to get him the football early and often, but after that drop here in the second half, he still doesn't have a catch.
They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Just gets rid of that one.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
UAB comes out, the offense looking for a productive drive. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of the explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Sees an alley. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. And the Blazers will line it up on 1st and 10. Tells the run, wants to pass. And the deep.
I mean, they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him. Field, really good decisions by the QB.
Makes the grab. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. The Blazers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Wants to throw one first. Oh, pressure's coming. He's got an open man. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Touchdown, UAB! And the stomping has commenced.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Give to the back. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. To the air, it's McMillan. Look out! Got his man on the right. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He spread it all over the place through the first 3 periods. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, he has to have it. Rush is on. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Play action on 1st down. Intercepted deep in his own end. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
The most frustrating thing I see in football is when teams give up and they quit and they wave the white flag. It drives me nuts. You're on the field. Your job is to stop them. It doesn't matter what the scoreboard is.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here comes the heat.
And as a defense, a lot of times you're coming into the game and you're just trying to limit the damage when you play a really great quarterback. And they've done more than that today. They have dominated this football game. The offense has carried their weight, and this is looking like a great outcome.
Well, it's a great individual effort by the running back on that last play. It's 3rd and forever. He tried to get his team the 1st down. Not enough. Let's see what they do on 4th.
He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And the returner will be brought down. The Blazers offense looks primed and ready to get things rolling here. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the 1st play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Drives inside. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Blazers getting set on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. Off play action on first down. He'll get rid of it. Complete to the right. Turning it on. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. Sets his feet. It's McMillan. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. They'll need a bunch on second down. They'll go to the air. Back's got it on the screen.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
Got him downfield. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Motion from the back. Wants to go up top on second down. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. He's looking downfield to throw. Forced him to get rid of it on third down.
The offense came in.
Hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. The snap sets up to throw. Going for 6. Touchdown, BYU! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
This guy's been an absolute force in this offense early this season, guys. We're only in the 3rd game. He's already got 3 touchdown catches. Talk about a matchup nightmare for opposing defenses.
He's not quite going to get there, and the try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this...
Grabs it inside the 15. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Blazers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. From the gun, it's Connors. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Finds his target down the middle. Touchdown, Blazers! And the pummeling has started. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's McMillan. Complete. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Still looking. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Took a shot as he threw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Second and long here. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. Under pressure. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on third and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. And the Cougars will snap it on first and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Sells the run, looking to pass. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Sells to fake. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of... And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32. Hand it to the back. Defense all over him. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game. Possible upset, two really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye. Glad to have you with us from Bloomington, Indiana, Memorial Stadium. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the UAB Blazers and the Indiana Hoosiers. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Hey guys, I caught up with the UAB head coach before the game. He talked to me about the importance of this young running back. Just a freshman, he has continued to showcase his talent. They gave him an opportunity early in the season, and they have been rewarded. He continues to shine and be very productive at the line of scrimmage. I'm going to keep you posted on how he plays here in the first quarter. They're feeding him early and often. He's in the script. Can he keep the momentum going? We'll find out. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And the Blazers ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll bring it out, and the ball's free, deep in his own territory. He goes down for a loss on the return. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started.
He got his shit.
Looking for a crease.
Well, this is a running back that gets stronger as the game goes on, and they try to get him going early on the toss play race.
And if we start stretching the defense sideways, sometimes a little vulnerable in the middle later in the game.
Yeah, that might open an opportunity for a play action. Maybe fake the toss and see if you can get a tight end or a slot receiver down the middle of the field.
3rd down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. Sends it back in motion. Davis looking to pass. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. And the Hoosiers will snap it on 1st and 10. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off.
Yeah. this week. It's not so bad. Maybe about 2-0. Sorry, Francis. And a half. Something fighting Irishman. And we are the Bethel team.
Welcome to the Magic City, Birmingham, Alabama, and Protective Stadium. There are certain games along the way that define your season, and this certainly will be one of them. A top 5 showdown. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the UAB Blazers. We stay This is David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Catching up with the Fighting Irish head coach before the game. This is obviously a huge matchup. With the 5-game winning streak on the line, they understand that they are facing one of the best teams in the country. A top 25 matchup. He's been warning his team all week at practice. Do not take them lightly. They want to be 1-0 after this week and keep the streak alive. Reese?
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Blazers will kick off first, and here we go. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Notre Dame's offense will go on the attack first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big... Now, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Trying to squeak through the pile. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So UAB's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some...
Makes the grab and room to run. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. They build their attack around those big plays, and they got one to give them a 1st and 10 in the red zone at the 18. Fighting off the defender. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll move the tight end. The give to the fullback. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. And the Blazers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. And run inside. It's Connors. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off. Trying to bully their way in. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, UAB. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They march the ball 51 yards for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Some misdirection with the counter. Taken down. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Hebert. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down. The Irish send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A low line drive and short kick. Not a lot of room to make this catch. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, and how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Ball down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go when you run into him.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Blazers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense, pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, creating the sack. But look at this offense. They're deterred. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, UAB. Makes the grab in the corner.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal from 43 yards out with a touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Straight ahead, it's Cox. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Long way to go on second down. Back to throw, it's Hebert. They're all over it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. UAB comes out, the offense looking for a productive drive. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Making the adjustment on the play. Back to pass on second down. It's complete to the right. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. The quarter comes to a close, and UAB is on top. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Bounces wide. It's Connors. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Trying to find the end zone, and he's not going to make it as this defense is making it tough. Tight end now in motion. Trying to get it done with the run here on third and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Blazers. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking downfield, it's Hebert. Dumps it to the back. Another incompletion on third down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. They'll go back to work on offense. He's changing the play. Drops back on first down. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Running inside. It's Connors. They put the brakes on him.
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And the Blazers have it with a 1st and 10. Sells the run, wants to pass. Going to take a shot at this DB. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. Big picture, guys, this certainly isn't an all-or-nothing game. Long season ahead. But how much fun is it to have a top-5 clash like this one early?
It's so much fun, and you don't have to be a fan of just these 2 top-5 teams. If you're a fan of college football, you're honing in on this game because you're going to learn a lot here, David.
Yeah, and the fans are going to be like, overrated. This is why the preseason polls stink. We get a chance to prove ourselves with some of these teams that hasn't done a lot on the resume yet. Now, today is a resume builder.
The Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Powers through the defender. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hits inside. It's Connors. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down, going to throw it. Timed that hit perfectly to keep it from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On the ground, it's Connors. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And the Blazers will go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Fights off a defender. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Chunked it away just as he was hit.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field, and they're trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been...
Going to throw it over the top of the D. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Irish send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Wants to throw on 1st. Caught in the backfield. It's Connors. Breaks into the open. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Connors. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Selling the fake. Rush right in his face. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be 3rd down. trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. And the try is no good. After the missed field goal, hey, could be worse. They're still up by 21.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate, and listen, kick.
Makes the grab in their space. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. The throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
I'll tell you what, to get home to the quarterback and force pressure while just rushing 3 allows your back end to cover so much space. Now you got 8 guys in coverage. It makes you really dynamic in the back end of your defense.
No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with the Mississippi State Bulldogs taking on the number 8 team, the Texas Longhorns. And it's the Bulldogs coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. They win their 2nd straight game and talk about doing it in style. That margin of victory is a head-turner. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC. Back now to your game in Birmingham. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Gets it almost to the 30-yard line. They'll mark him down at the 29, and a solid return there. The Blazers offense looks primed and ready to get things rolling here. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Changing the routes with his receivers. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. On the run, it's Connors. They were all over it.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the 2nd half if you're on defense.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man downfield. There he goes. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Blazers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll go to the fullback. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Quick give. It's Connors. Enough to move the chains. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Blazers have their offense in high gear. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. 2nd and long here. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. It's complete to the left. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The Blazers go back to work after moving the chain. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
On second and goal, he carries again. Touchdown, UAB! And they take it in for 6 more points. Third touchdown of the game, a third of his season total. He now has 9 on the year.
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. On the ground, it's Cox. He stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. What can they pull out of the playbook here on second and long from the 17? Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Much more manageable situation for this offense after the penalty at 2nd and 6. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Oh, pressure's coming. Takes the easy one to the back. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Irish send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. They're looking for an advantage to the right.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long, making the adjustment. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Left side is Taylor. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Blazers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Big fullback's got it. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Long way to go on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Connors. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide left, it's Taylor. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Blazers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
And the Blazers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Driving forward, it's Connors. Could be an alley. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. After another clutch 3rd down conversion, it's 1st and goal. Sticks it in his belly. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, UAB. You know what? That's a...
Give it to the big fella. I'll tell you what, that's like tackling a tree stump. All legs, just big, stocky guy. Get in the end zone.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Opening play play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Looking downfield, it's Hebert. Fires to the wideout. Good coverage to knock that pass away.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
We've reached a break. It's UAB on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking for... Oh, he can't get it out of there. It's blocked. And the defense is going to get 2 for the safety. After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them. Looking for room. Oh, what a move. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. So your defense has done yeoman's work. The idea, don't make any mistakes here. Take care of the ball. And pick it off. And this defense, a much-needed play.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially in these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the front.
They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Keeps it himself. The pitch. Maybe a crease. He's wrestled to the ground. They ran the option beautifully, and they pick up the first down. On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Hands it off. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. This offense has been unable to find the end zone all day. Can they do it on 3rd and goal? Trying to get the corner. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And this will be a short one from about 21 yards out. Never a doubt. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And you just sort of wonder if that's some kind of moral victory from the head coach. We are not going to get shut out in front of all these eyeballs. We're just going to put 3 points up on the board. As a player, I used to absolutely hate that if I was on the losing team, because you're just trying to save face. I want to go down and try and score a touchdown. I know the chances aren't great, but let me go out there and compete.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They'll go to the counter. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. 3rd and 6 yards to go. The run inside. It's Connors. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Snaps on 4th down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Keeps it moving. It's Cox. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today.
Five-star.